And welcome back to the 4th episode of my Feed the Beast Retro SSP series. Between episodes I have prepared quite some stuff, being one questline, the rings. For that we are going to need 41 dark matter. By the way, if you don't know how to get Eternalis fuel, you get it that way. And we are going to need 7 red matter. Red matter is an upgraded form of dark matter and it is crafted like this. Now I've also prepared all the things I'm going to need to craft the things. First of all, we need 2 black hole bands, which are crafted like that. Hopefully I do have enough bands, but they are not that difficult to craft. Only a lava bucket surrounded by iron or a vulcanite amulet. But I don't have one of those, so yeah. So one is for a quest, and the other one is for another ring. We need to craft it for the Ring of Arcana. Then the second ring is the Swift Wolf's Rending Gate, which enables you to do some creative flight. Really awesome. Hopefully I do have enough dark matter. So we also need 2 of them. The third ring we're going to craft is the Harvest Goddess plant. We are also going to need 2 of them. There mustn't be that many more rings, or I do have too little. Now the void ring. I've already learned the dark matter between episodes. Should have enough EMC in the chest to compensate everything. So the gem of eternal density is pretty cool. You can put it some in a chest and it will compress everything down as much as possible. Now we need the ring of ignition also twice. I can craft the void ring. I have not done that yet. So we need the black hole band for that, the gem of eternal density, and 2 dark matter. The void ring is a combination of the black hole band and the gem of eternal density. The gem of eternal density, the void ring is like magnet mode for a chest or your inventory. It can be either. One of those things we need is a ring, so that is pretty cheap. Now we have 63. That should be enough for quite some dark matter. Now we can do the ring of ignition. For those we need a Mobius fuel, 2 dark matter, and flint and steel, and of course the bands. And I do need more bands. Okay, how about we're gonna craft the first 0 ring? I think the recipe is like that. Yes, it is. And now we can craft the Ring of Arcana, which is like that. There's the Harvest Goddess band. I guess like that. And the red matter. And we get the Ring of Arcana, which is definitely the most expensive one in this questline. Oh, and I just realized we got the Harvest Goddess band and the 0 ring back. The 0 ring we can do in here for a quest, and the Harvest Goddess band is definitely very useful. There is an awesome EMC farm that uses sugarcane and a dupe pack. Now we actually do have enough for the Archangel's Smite, which is crafted like that. The Archangel's Smite is pretty awesome. It is if you have a client store in there with some EMC, it uses EMC for arrows. And there's some different modes. If you left click, you do 10 arrows at a time. And of course with the Archangel's Smite, you can just wreck face. Awesome toy. And now that we have all the things, we can take all our stuff and put it in the victory monument. So the Swift Wolf ring, if you have it in the inventory, you can fly, but it uses EMC out of the client star. This one is the first ring. I'm going to make a second one, or actually this Ring of Arcana. So what is the quest reward for this quest line? I think it now every second it should light up oil fuck. So we're going to need that thing for the liquids quest. Oh, I'm completely and utterly stupid. Of course, with access to glowstone, I totally know it, and you are probably screaming your lungs out if you know how that works. And I think I've even said how it works. It's pretty easy. We need some gold and some reds. Now completely fucked up there. And we need some power. I got the power. You need to macerate some gold and some redstone and craft them to get anything with glowstone. Totally in the moment forgot that this recipe exists, so that opens a lot of quests. Some of them are pretty okay and not too expensive. For example, this one, yeah, that should not be too easy. That's just some diamonds. Let's do that quest next. And I'm not sure which way it is. It's either like this or the other way around. Seems like it's the other way around. And we have glowstone. Okay, so I also think it is time to make a really cool block. I really like this one. For that, we are going to need some glowstone, some diamond, and glass, I think, is on the top. It is the energy collector. Yes, in the furnace. One furnace or a stack. And glass. We're also going to need some obsidian for the other thing. Okay, let's just make the energy collector first. It is. And teach it to the table. Now you can upgrade this thing further. Upgrade it to Mark 2, which is a better EMC collector. And Mark 3 is even better still. So what does energy collector do? If we have place it in the world, it collects passive EMC. And for what is this passive EMC used? For example, you can upgrade fuel. So if you put in charcoal, it gets upgraded more and more. And yes, until the highest fuel source is done. And if you can place more stacks in there, then it will go like round robin, like that. But I do want that glowstone piece to upgrade, because that is one way to get. You already should have it. No, blaze powder. Now what should this get upgraded to? I think there's more fuel source. What is in between 1536 and that? Can you get it like that then? Where are you? There you are. And I have said that there's another really cool block that you can make. It is the... Oh, we're gonna need a diamond block for that as well. It is the matter relay. Oh, you don't need a furnace there. But other than that, I have had the right recipe. Let's learn it to the table quickly. And there's also 3 versions of that thing. The first one being the Mark 1. The second one Mark 2, which you can upgrade as well, like the other one, using a piece of dark matter. And a really Mark 4. Now there's some really nice farms you can do using those blocks, but they are pretty expensive, and I don't know if I have all the ingredients yet. So I've done some research during the time, because I did not remember how to get sugarcane, and one suggestion was with crops. I haven't played with them yet, so gonna try them out now, how breeding there works. I know how they work in Industrialcraft. It is pretty easy. Maybe it's the same, I hope it is. Yeah, it looks to be the same. Can I use bone meal there? That would be pretty awesome, but I don't think I can. Bone meals work too, I guess, to get bone meal. Okay, we're gonna have to use fertilizer for that, for which you either need ash or appetite. Appetite I don't think we can get here in this pack, in this version. And I don't want to make ash now, because there you have to have quite a lot of infrastructure to do so. Now look at that, it already generated quite a lot of EMC. It is better if you, let's just make a quick little solar farm to show you the concept. It's not gonna be the quickest one, but a relay Mark 4 plus 5, actually I think we can do Mark 2. It's actually pretty easy to set it up. You need to have one of them in the middle. But I wanted one block, at least a block higher, so I can access the chest afterwards. Still, there we have it, and you place it like a flower around it. Then we also need some glowstone, so it is at always the highest light level. 5 of them are sufficient. Theoretically, you could put one down here because this Mark 3 gives off the maximum light level, but I could not exit it anyway, and so I don't want to do it. Place another one of those in here, and now it does fill a lot of EMC, and you get quite a lot of phones. And it's the cool thing about it is it's EMC for nothing. You get it. You don't have to really set up anything. It's not the quickest EMC generation, but it's faster. And that makes it, in my opinion, really good. Now I'm going to come back once I figured out how. Once I got my sugar cane, it should theoretically grow like that. What do we get here? It has grown. Oh, it was just... Okay, so I think it's time to do the advanced machines stuff. I am going to write everything down I need, and I will be back once I got all of that done. So, the first new block we're gonna craft is the recycler, which is pretty cheap. It's just a compressor, some dirt, some refined iron, and some glowstone, and it belongs in spot 4. Then the geothermal is also pretty cheap. 1 generator. The generator, of course, is also pretty cheap. It's just a battery, iron furnace, and yes, there would be a cheaper way, but I don't really care anymore. And I think it's 3 of that, and the thing up there, yes it is. Now we need a bit of glass. I have not thought about that yet, but it's easy to get, just like this, and some fluid. Tin can, if I remember correctly. Those are from the anti-cell. Just checking if I have it in memory, and yes I do. Didn't think that would be that easy, or not that easy, but I would have it that quickly. Okay, so for the MFSU we are going to need quite a lot of materials, especially some diamonds for redstone crystals. Let's just put some stuff in here we don't need at the moment, or put some stuff away we don't need at all, like that stuff. So the MFSU, you craft like that. It is an MFE, pretty easy, an advanced circuit, of which we are going to need quite a few. Let's just take that much out, that much, and redstone we do have quite a lot. Let's just make 8 for now. So that means lapis here, glowstone here, and redstone on the other spots. Lapis, glowstone, redstone, and that is that. Now we need an MFE and MFSU. The MFE I'm gonna craft is of course the old recipe still. There we have it, the MFE. And now we need Lapotron crystals. Those are pretty expensive, I am not going to lie. So we need 6 of those. That means we're gonna need 6 energy crystals because these are only upgraded forms. Okay, so you need some crystal and like that. Okay, I've got still too little of the thingies. More copper. Where are you at? There you at. Now I do have a lot of rubber on me, so we should definitely have enough on that front. I do see you, Enderman. Have we already got an ender pearl? No, let's just kill that Enderman quickly. We definitely have the advantage as we're able to fly. And no ender pearl. That is quite unfortunate, but we can't change anything, can we? Now I'm gonna need to craft more, and with them we can craft our final 2 Lapotron crystals and the MFSU. Like that. Now we already have 3 most quests done, actually. Next thing is the terraformer, which is not that expensive. It's just some circuits, some redstone. So we need the terraforming TFP thingamadungi, some dirt and some glow. So we need this thing, the TFPP goes up here, and some glowstone on the outside, and then there's 1 circuit. That is 7 out of 9. The mass fab is also okay. It's not terribly expensive, unlike in later versions. We only need a Lapotron crystal, some advanced circuit, Lapotron crystal. The rest we do already have. Then it's only a matter of combining the blocks, and we have the mass fab. Now we only need 1 more thing, which is the centrifuge extractor, for which we are going to need electrolyzed water cell. If I am not completely wrong, we need a can filler for that, which is a canning machine, which is crafted like that, really inexpensive. Now the canning machine needs, I think, at least water, and oh, we need more resources for power generation. Luckily I've seen that already. There's a canning machine. Yeah, it is like I've expected it to be. We need 7. Don't we? Yes. That means we're going to need 7 water buckets as well to fill cans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need 1 more piece of lapis lazuli. There is the 7th one. Let's get the lapis and get that thing going. I think it's that and that, or the other way around. Electrolyze water cell. Oh, there is another machine I need, which is the electrolyzer, which is equally easy to craft. I think I have just mixed the fueling can, which you need in IC2 experimental a lot, with this machine. So the canning machine in IC2 experimental is very important. You need to make it for the coolant cell and stuff like that. It is a lot cheaper in here, which I'm kind of happy about. So electrolyzer, where are our water cells? They're in. Okay, that thing should in theory work now, or isn't it? Does it need more power? Not connected at all. So we are going to get a wren. Let's just try to. No. Lost it. Holy shit. 250 EMC for nothing. That's pretty. So now I'm waiting for that thing. I have read that it has to be 75% full in order for it to work. And now I'm waiting for that. But I am going to need more coal. And yes, the thing is working. My electrolyzer. And I've built myself a crop matron. And now I'm gonna do try to get at least 1 sugarcane. Oh, I have realized that there is a fertilizer of IC2 and it only costs scrap plus some bone meal. Scrap is pretty easy to get, you just have to recycle something. I don't know if cobblestone recycling is possible in this version. There are some version of IC2 where it is disabled, I think for good reasons, as it's a lot cheaper if it's enabled. That's possible. That is nice, and you have a chance to get scrap. You don't get scrap every single time. Does fertilizer have EMC? No, unfortunately not. Okay, we have 7 fertilizer now, 14 fertilizer. That is not too bad. Let's just use it. Or can you only apply it in here with that thing? Okay, so our things are finally grown. Now we can cross breed them, hopefully. And I do want more scrap and fertilizer. And we're gonna have to look that we don't get weed, because as I know, it can spread and destroy our other. Only 1 more cell to go. Or do we only need 6? No, we need 7. I already have made my extractor, and I think I have another advanced circuit. Yes, I do. Not circuit, machine block. Oh, and one important information. If you are clicking in the transmuter, definitely stay over a platform, because if you don't have your clients there in your inventory, you will fall down. Now, I don't think I really have explained how a relay works. It burns items. The Mark III obviously a lot faster than the Mark I, and yes. And something that is also very interesting, it can give its EMC to one of those energy condensers, and they can make like huge farms. Flowers, this is only a small one, there's a lot better one, but I don't have enough EMC now. I'm getting there, but I don't think I have all I need. And we also have our electrolyzed water. That means we finally can make a centrifuge extractor, and that is the last thing we needed for our quest. Where do we have, what do we want? We want the recycler bag. Let's just put all of that stuff in here for the moment. Don't throw that away, that would be deadly. And MFSU, terraformer, rotary macerator, induction furnace, recycler, singularity compressor, mass fat, geothermal, and centrifuge. Those are all the things we need. Okay, and something that is also very important with the ring. It has to be near hotbar, or you don't get flight. MFSU, terraformer, rotary, induction smelter. Yeah, throw all of that stuff in there. That should be this quest done. Come on, just fly out there. Where is it? Here it is. And what do we get? What do we get? Silver and clay. Now, that is pretty awesome. I have waited to get clay for quite some time now. Now we can upgrade this thing. Clay and also silver is pretty important. But actually, I think that has got to be it for this episode. Between the episode, I'm going to do that. And yeah. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, consider leaving a like. And if you want to see more, you can also follow my channel. And bye bye.